Deadpool opens with a dynamic scene where Wade Wilson, now the wisecracking antihero Deadpool, ambushes a convoy led by the villainous Ajax on a bustling expressway. As bullets fly and chaos ensues, the narrative cleverly shifts, taking us back 2 years to unravel the events that transformed Wade into Deadpool. 2 years ago, Wade Wilson is introduced as a former Special Forces operative turned mercenary navigating the gritty streets of New York City, saving young girls from blackmailers by threatening them. His life takes an unexpected turn when he encounters Vanessa, played by Morena Baccarin, at a local bar owned by his friend Weasel. Their chemistry is palpable, and they bond over their troubled pasts, each trying to outdo the other with tales of their challenging childhoods. This connection quickly blossoms into a passionate romance, leading to a whirlwind year filled with love and adventure. Just as Wade proposes to Vanessa, their happiness is shattered when he collapses unexpectedly. Doctors deliver the devastating news: Wade has terminal cancer, with tumors riddling his lungs. Despite Vanessa's unwavering support, Wade is consumed by the fear of her witnessing his decline. In the midst of his despair, a mysterious recruiter approaches him, offering a glimmer of hope through an experimental treatment that promises not only to cure his cancer but also to give extraordinary abilities. Initially hesitant, Wade struggles with the decision but ultimately chooses to leave Vanessa, hoping to spare her the pain of his illness. He submits himself to the secret program, where he meets Ajax, the brutal supervisor, and his formidable assistant, Angel Dust. The facility is filled with other terminal patients subjected to torturous experiments in the hopes of awakening latent mutant genes. Ajax reveals that he himself was once a patient, gaining enhanced reflexes and losing the ability to feel pain due to the experiments. Wade endures relentless torture designed to trigger a mutation, but the process seems useless. In a moment of defiance, he uncovers Ajax's real name, Francis Freeman, and mocks him, igniting Ajax's wrath. As punishment, Wade is confined to an airtight chamber that manipulates oxygen levels, keeping him on the edge of suffocation. This extreme stress finally activates his mutation, a regenerative healing factor that eradicates his cancer but leaves him strange disfigured, his skin marred by tumor-like scars. Seizing an opportunity, Wade starts fire by matchstick he grabbed from Angel earlier and escapes the chamber and confronts Ajax, demanding a cure for his disfigurement. Ajax taunts him, claiming only he can fix Wade's appearance. A fierce battle ensues, culminating in Ajax impaling Wade with a rebar and leaving him to perish in the burning laboratory. Miraculously, Wade survives, his newfound healing abilities keeping him alive amidst the wreckage. Haunted by his appearance, Wade cannot bring himself to face Vanessa. He confides in Weasel, who suggests that Wade's best chance at normalcy is to hunt down Ajax and force him to reverse the disfigurement. Embracing this mission, Wade adopts the name Deadpool, inspired by a betting pool at Weasel's bar predicting patrons' deaths. He crafts a red suit, reasoning that it will conceal any bloodstains, and takes up residence with Blind Al, an elderly blind woman who becomes an unlikely confidant. Over the next year, Deadpool embarks on a relentless quest, interrogating and eliminating Ajax's associates in search of his nemesis. Eventually, a lead points him to Ajax's location. The narrative returns to the present, where Deadpool decimates Ajax's convoy, showcasing his combat prowess and unusual tactics. Just as he corners Ajax, two members of the X-Men, Colossus and Negasonic teenage Warhead, intervene. Colossus, a towering figure with a metallic form, attempts to persuade Deadpool to join the X-Men and use his abilities for noble causes. Negasonic, a teenage mutant with explosive powers, watches with a mix of curiosity and skepticism. Uninterested in their proposition, Deadpool's distraction allows Ajax to escape. Frustrated, Deadpool lashes out at Colossus, resulting in a comically futile altercation where he breaks his limbs against Colossus's impenetrable body. Determined to avoid capture, Deadpool severs his own hand to free himself from Colossus's grip, making a daring escape as his hand slowly regenerates. Realizing that Wade's weakness is Vanessa, Ajax tracks her down, intending to use her as bait. Weasel alerts Wade to the impending danger, suggesting him to rush to the strip club where Vanessa works. Overcome with insecurity about his appearance, Wade hesitates, allowing Ajax to abduct Vanessa. She is taken to a decommissioned helicarrier in a scrapyard. Determined to rescue Vanessa, Deadpool seeks assistance from Colossus and Negasonic, appealing to their sense of responsibility for previously hindering his mission. The trio takes a taxi driven by Dopinder, a friendly cabbie who has developed an admiration for Deadpool. As they approach the scrapyard, Deadpool's resolve is unwavering, fueled by a potent mix of love and vengeance. Upon arrival, Colossus and Negasonic engage Angel Dust and Ajax's henchmen in a fierce battle. Colossus's strength is matched by Angel Dust's brute force, leading to a titanic clash, while Negasonic unleashes her explosive abilities against the adversaries. Meanwhile, Deadpool carves a path through the mercenaries, his focus solely on reaching Vanessa and confronting Ajax. As the Helicarrier's stability falters due to the battle's intensity, Deadpool finally reaches Ajax. The two engage in a brutal fight, with Ajax using his enhanced reflexes and pain immunity to counter Deadpool's relentless assault. Despite taking heavy damage, Deadpool's healing factor keeps him in the fight, allowing him to push through his injuries. Meanwhile, Colossus and Negasonic work together to subdue Angel Dust, but not before Negasonic inadvertently causes an explosion that destabilizes the Helicarrier. As the massive structure begins to collapse, Deadpool finds Vanessa trapped inside a containment chamber, struggling to escape. With debris falling all around them, he fights his way through Ajax's remaining henchmen and manages to free her just before the Helicarrier tips over completely. Colossus, despite his reservations about Deadpool's methods, rescues Negasonic and even helps save Angel Dust from the wreckage, showing his unwavering moral compass. With the battlefield reduced to rubble, Deadpool finally corners Ajax. Desperate and battered, Ajax tries one last time to manipulate Wade by insisting that there is no cure for his disfigurement. Enraged by the revelation, Deadpool prepares to execute Ajax, but Colossus steps in, delivering a speech about heroism and the importance of sparing enemies. Deadpool appears to consider it for a moment, only to abruptly shoot Ajax in the head, cutting off Colossus mid-sentence. Vanessa, now free but furious, confronts Wade for abandoning her. She demands an explanation for why he never returned, and he hesitantly removes his mask to reveal his scarred face, hiding his features behind a crude paper cutout of Hugh Jackman's face in an attempt to lighten the mood. Despite everything, Vanessa sees the man she fell in love with beneath the scars, and after a tense pause, she forgives him. As they share a long-awaited kiss, Deadpool's narration kicks back in, wrapping up the story with his signature irreverence. Colossus, still exasperated by Deadpool's antics, makes one last attempt to recruit him into the X-Men, but Wade predictably declines. Negasonic, despite her initial skepticism, seems somewhat amused by Deadpool's chaotic style. With Ajax dead and Vanessa back in his arms, Deadpool finally finds a semblance of closure. Hope you enjoyed this. If did, then watch this video.